Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl FYN. It's been a while. It's been a long goddamn while since I came offline. Okay, can we back yet on this channel? Maybe not. I need an angel to save me from myself. So guys, if you are new here and if this is your first time of seeing my face, coming across my channel or seeing my face, my name is Jennifer, or aka FYN. Oh shit, this is so embarrassing. Christ. Okay, that is so embarrassing. Like, I left the price tag on my top. Like, come on, what's I thinking? My channel is all about like random things. Like, I can just come up here and just do whatever comes to my head, whatever I felt like doing. But I am mostly into makeup because that is what I can do by the back of my hands, like something that, you know, I can close my eye and do. And I love creating looks. I love doing makeup, but I really don't do more of the creative looks. It's like, see, I do more of a reviewing videos, which is also fun. It's like good to try new products, give you a review, what you think about the product, keep it or bin it or whatever. I really love doing those videos. But again, products don't come out every day, so you have to wait some time for them to come out. And then I do all the looks, but sometimes not to like a very bold looks because me. Maybe I'm just lazy, but I know I can do something if I really like wanted to. I know I can do that. So for today's video, guys, I'm gonna be talking about how to break up with an actual adult, like someone like an actual adult. If you're an adult, you know, maybe you don't know, or maybe you're lacking the way you can break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, because this video is not just for an adult. We also have teenagers out there who probably date adults, or who date maybe close to the same age group, but they don't know how to go about breaking up. So I just felt like maybe I should share my own ways, maybe top 5, top 6 ways of how to break up with an adult or your partner. Okay, I did do some like jot it down, write it down on my notebook, and I have a little bit on my phone, so that is where I'm gonna be showing you my tips for today. So my number 1 tips on how to break up with someone like an adult is don't stop. There's not always a good time or a bad time to always like talk about this. There will always be a reason it's bad time to break up. But once you have reached this point, it's best to get it over with so you or both of you can be able to move on. Like, it's good to say your mind, say why you don't think this relationship is working anymore. Just say it, even if in my heart the other person feelings on your feelings, but it's good to let it out. Once it's out, it's up to you and the person to decide. We could give it a second chance, or we can move on. But the thing is, you need to get is not, which is number 1, don't stall. Don't kind of like think over it over again, like, oh, I'll break up tomorrow, I'll break up next tomorrow. Like, try and make up your mind, and when you do, just go straight to the point without having to like stammer or break your words or kind of like beat around the bush. Number 2 tips of how to break up is by doing it private and in person. So I feel like your partner or your spouse or whoever the person is have the right and the respect to be broken up with face to face, rather than a third person way, or through like technology, like text message. Like, that is very rude. That is not ethical at all. Working with someone face to face is very, very like old-fashioned way, but a very respectable way to break up with someone. Like, you saying your feeling, you saying it like in person, telling them how you feel. They want to see your face, they want to see your reaction, if it's real, if you are joking, if it's serious, and you want to see their reaction if it's hurting them, if it's like bad, what kind of reaction, depending on whatever you say. But doing it like through other medium, like for example over the phone, that looks very childish. That looks not very professional, in the sense that you might be joking, you might be pranky, you might be doing a lot of stuff, or maybe you actually owe their feelings, but you actually disrespect them by not seeing them face to face. It's as if you're ashamed to see them in person, to talk about your feelings. I know some people are really shy, but it's about human heart. It's about your heart, the person's heart, the feelings, the emotions. You can't pass those emotions through the phone. No way. Like, it's good to do it in person, face to face, and personal and private. Like, nobody should be there when you're breaking up with your partner. Doing it in public is so disrespectful. You're not just gonna be hurting your partner, you're just gonna humiliate them in public, like embarrass them. Like, oh, you're in the restaurant, you just decided to like, oh, okay, I'm done with you, I'm breaking up with you. Like, come on. And there are lots of people around you that broken up with that person in public. You might be feeling good, you know, going out your way, working out, but you're leaving that partner, your person, your former person, in that situation that they feel helpless, they feel ashamed, they can't do or say anything because you're shocked by your response, by your action. And everyone, what do you think people are going to do? They're going to be looking at that person. Maybe you think, but you've already gone, but that person is left to feel the shame before they go. Like, it's good to, like, when you break up in person, break in person now, break it in face to face and in private. Don't let anybody interfere in your thing you want to do. My number 3 tips of how to break up with an adulthood person is always say the word break up. The realization that you're being dumped really hurts. At the beginning of every conversation regarding to do breakup, say, I think we should break up, or I think I'm breaking up with you, or let's break up, I'm gonna break up with you. Like, make sure every conversation, the words you're making, refer to the word break up, because it's very hurtful to say that word to your partner also, but also it kind of make that person aware of the situation, the conversation, what is going to happen afterwards, and what's happening right then and now. So you're like, oh, I want to break up with you. Your brain is trying to process, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be single. Oh my god, what did I do? Why are you breaking up with me? Like, it's always good to, like, make sure the person know. If you have a conversation and you don't say I'm breaking up with you, and you just say loads of crap, like, no one will take you seriously. Your partner will not take you seriously. In your head, you will think you've broken up with a person because you didn't say the word break up. But in that person's head, they don't get you. They just think maybe you're joking, you're mumbling, you just maybe one of those times you're just playing, or your hormone is affecting you. They will still think that they're in a relationship with you. They will be doing everything for you. They will be still coming to you because they feel they're in a relationship with you. But you clearly have moved on. You clearly actually made up your mind. You don't want to be with this person anymore. But you fail to tell this person that, let's break up, I'm breaking up with you. But then you still get this person coming back to you, and you feel like, oh, why are you still bothering me? Why are you disturbing me? I thought I'd broken up with you. But realizing that you never said the word break up, so how is the person gonna know that you guys are broken up or you're breaking up? Like, please, whenever you want to break up with someone, always say the word, like, break up, like, I'm breaking up with you, so are you cool with that? You know, then you come to a mutual understanding of, like, what the situation is gonna be afterwards. So my number 4, are we 4? So my number 4 tips of how to break up with someone is, don't blame them. It's not good to pass blame to one another. Don't blame yourself, don't blame them. Just feel like it's fate. Blame is about punishment. So if you blaming them, you actually feel making them being guilty. or maybe that situation is not your fault. It could be both of your fault, or it could be your fault, you doing the breakup fault, but you're actually blaming your partner for that being responsible. Like, I think in a relationship that didn't work, there's always like two sides to the stories. So I can say whatever I want to say, that oh, you did this, you did that, you know. I am blaming you because I know you don't say nothing to, you don't see my fault, so you wouldn't blame me, but I am blaming you. So blaming you is like, you make you feel guilty, make you feel like you're worthless, make you feel you've done something wrong that you don't know you've done wrong. Like, you're punishing the person of guilt, of caution. It's like you're thinking constantly like, what have I done? Why is she blaming me? Did I make this relationship that work? Did I make her to break up with me? Like, you know, it's not always good to pass blame. Don't talk about what the other person did wrong in the relationship. Pass the blame by talking about, oh, okay, you don't help out, you don't do this, you don't support. Don't talk about it. You've broken up with a person, you just want to let it go. You don't have to give the reason why, and also you don't have to blame the person from that not working out, because you actually made it feel like more guilt, you know. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Or negatively evaluate their personality. Like, everybody are not meant to like love each other. Like, there's always like, I don't know how one reverse psychology to this, like, I mean, like, you may not like me, but we have to work together to like each other. You get what I mean? So you evaluate someone's personality like her. They got a small, tiny penis. It got a big body, like a breast is too big, a belly is too big. Like, it can't this, it can't do that. Like, don't ever do that. Like, if you do that to someone will do that to you. Your next partner is going to definitely evaluate you or blame you if things didn't go well. So don't always blame somebody. Don't evaluate their personality, and never say what they did wrong in that relationship. My number 5 tips of how to break up with someone like an adult is be honest. Honest is the key in every relationship, marriage or otherwise. If you're breaking up with someone, be honest that you are leaving them for someone else. Don't beat around the bush like, oh, I'm breaking up with you because we're not compatible, and I just want to be alone. Like, people come up with different reasons to break up. Like, oh, I just want to be alone. I need to enjoy myself alone. I want to be single, have my single life. I don't want to be tied to any relationship or whatever. Like, you are deceiving yourself by telling them these lies. But in honest opinion, your mind is like, you see someone else that is better than that, your partner, your current ex, and you're not being honest because you don't want to hurt them feelings of saying, oh, I'm breaking up with you, I've seen someone else I'm moving on. You know, you don't want to say it, but if you want to be honest in your next relationship, you have to start from your previous relationship. So be honest. Always say the reason why you're breaking up. Like, you're breaking up because you've seen someone else, so they know, it doesn't hurt their feeling, that in case they see you outside with the person or someone else, they won't feel awkward, they won't feel embarrassed, they won't feel like like stupid, like, oh, I thought she wanna be alone, why is she with a guy, why is she hugging and kissing? But if you actually let them know from the start the reason you're breaking up and you have someone else, I think it will actually put things into perspective, that okay, it's time to move on. Even if they see you with someone else, they won't care less, they won't be bothered because you already told them. It's actually worth mentioning that you're leaving your ex for a new person, because the shock will be more worst when they see you guys together and you didn't say that you're leaving them for someone else. So it's always good to be honest. Say your mind, say it to the point that you know you're leaving behind, not blaming someone, not putting them in guilt, not lying while you're leaving them, not make you feel them worse than they already have by breaking up with them. Don't humiliate them in public. It's not really nice. Do it privately. So finally, we are in my last tips for this topic today. So my number 6 tips of how to break up with someone like an adult, or if you have like your teenager friends and something like that. It's like with this modern day and age, leave social media out of it, out of your breakup, out of your relationship. Just, this is a tip for her. It's not just like an adult, it can apply to anybody that's into any kind of relationship. Like, leave social media out of your private matters. Venting should be done privately to your friends, family, or your partner. Getting social media involved is not really helping. It might not look childish to you, but it might look to an older adult grown people like, oh, you're breaking up. Why do I have to know you're breaking up? Why do you have to know you're being sad because a guy or a girl leaves you? Like, posting it, like, you don't have to post all the time. Like, oh, I know some people have social media that they include their partner and at the beginning, and when things didn't work out, it kind of like felt like everyone's not my boyfriend, so it's good for me to let everyone know that we've broken up. So you're gonna put a status out there or post like, oh, we're no more together. Like, no, people are just gonna mock you, want to. Nobody care. People online don't care, right? And they're gonna make that into it. So always leave social media out of your private lives. Like, if you're into a new relationship with someone else, make sure you don't do that, or make sure you don't post in a way like you're updating people on social media. But remember, things might not work out later on, and then you have to like try to delete old stuff from social media, like start posting awful text words. And even when you do it and you think your ex is not going to see your Facebook post, they probably will. They might not see it because you blocked them or they blocked you. They could see it through your other friends. Yeah, they could add you as anonymous just to view your profile page, and they see that you're talking about them. You don't know who watches your social media. You don't know who's out there. So you might think, oh, my ex have blocked him already, so you can't see my post. No, don't have that mentality. Don't think that. If you post something often that has to do with your breakup, your relationship, or whatever, they will definitely see it. Leave your ex their dignity. Don't ridicule them online that, oh, I've broken up with Thomas. You know, people follow you, will like your post or your page because they agree with what you do, and then they can go and follow Thomas to start embarrassing him, to start bombarding him with comments, hate comments. People always assume things. So when you leave your social media out of it, your life will remain good and better. But putting things out there to social media, it won't help you at all. And also remember, things that is posted online is never forgotten. It's always there. You can delete it, yes, but maybe someone took a copy of it. In the near future, it get posted. Be sensible. Like, we're in the world of technology, and every day things is getting advanced. It's like robots is beginning to take over humans' work and stuff, like machines. Like, we shouldn't be that stupid of like putting our private affairs, lives, and everything out there. It's just like Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. They break up, they come back together. She's moved on, he's not. He's this, he's in rehab. Like, because we all know this, because their affair is all on social media, and that these kids they're still growing up. You know, don't be like them. Make up your mind. Know what you're doing. Know what you're into. Don't assume. In life, we're not meant to like. If someone loves you and you love them back, it does not always work out. Maybe at the start, but at the end, it's very often. So all I know for a fact in life is we love those that don't love us, but those that love us, we don't love them. So I can be liking a very nice, cute guy. He doesn't like me back. He's not interested in me. According to him, I'm a fucking nobody. but according to me, I'm dying for this person. But him that I'm dying for is dying for someone else, and that someone else doesn't give a fuck about him. And if someone is dying for me, I don't give a fuck about him. Like, I don't know if I should call it a vicious circle, but I know, like, you know, things don't always goes out the way that we planned, the way we want it to be. Like, we have to like compromise, come to terms of like, okay, I can give you a try and it should like you, and it might work. As you see, most of great relationships these days are working because they have to like compromise things. You know, your flaws are my perfection, my perfection are your flaws. Like, you have to, you know, put them together to balance. Life is all about balance. When that is not balanced, that's when you have ups and downs. Anyway guys, let me stop this. Yeah, I think I've said enough. You know, there's a lot of topics, a lot of points I said in this my talk today. I hope you guys like enjoyed this, my tips, my talks, my chit chat, everything, my advice. You can put it into works, or you can not put it into works. And guys, if you like videos like these coming out from me, please don't forget to leave your comment below, or your suggestion of me doing more, or what you guys want me to talk about. And until then guys, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Hopefully it's a more chit chat talk like this on another topic, or probably it's a makeup video. And don't forget to watch my previous video guys. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so before you go. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you love it. If you don't love it, until then, be nice to others, take care of yourself, and peace.